Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. This will be a reading for Sagittarius. So let's dive in. Someone around you could feel guilty, or there could be some kind of sabotage. Yeah, this could be someone quite prideful. There could be something about divine timing here as well. There could be some distance right now after a storm. There could be some regret here, lack of self love. I want to see the Sabians right out the gate. Sagittarius. I feel like somebody has a lot to say to you as well. Could be a conversation approaching. Okay, Virgo 25. Let's see. A flag at half-mast in front of a public building. The monument of a great man is not granite or marble or bronze. It consists of goodness, his deeds, his love, and his compassion. A lifespan in constant labor is a life wasted. Save a man, be such a fool as to regard a fulsome obituary notice as an ample reward. Interesting. To be remembered after we are dead is but poor recompense for being treated with contempt while we are living. If I have done any deed worthy of remembrance, that deed will be my monument. If not, my monument can preserve my memory. If your contribution has been vital, there will always be somebody to pick up where you left off, and that will be your claim to immortality. It matters not how a man dies, but how he lives. The past is utterly indifferent to its worshippers. Keywords: public tribute or recognition, political affairs, the desire to leave a legacy to society, having the power to sway the masses or authorities, signs for all to see, destinies fulfilled, coming together as a community or nation to share loss, judgment on one's life, appraisal of deeds and character, public holidays, obituaries, taking the time to grieve. So you could feel sad about something. Black armbands, institutions that are closed, mourning, and the loss of somebody greatly admired. The caution: feeling an obligation to carry on without taking time to sort out issues from the past or mourn any loss. Devastation and mourning. The burning desire to leave behind something no matter what the cost. Things coming to a standstill. Crocodile tears for what's passed away, and hypocritical mourning for the chosen few. This symbol reflects the need for the acknowledgement or public display of something that has passed on or disappeared from your life. Interesting. The acknowledgement or public display of something that has passed on or disappeared from your life. It may be important to let others know that there has been a change of some kind or a passing on. This may be a lonely passage, or it may involve many others. The display should not be noisy or overt, but a show of respect and accepted as a normal part of life. This means that you don't have to hide or pretend that nothing has happened. Others may prefer to have a simple and respectful sign that brings the loss to their attention. This allows for understanding without the embarrassment of saying or doing the wrong thing in what may be a sensitive or emotional time for both yourself and others. The fact that this flag is in front of a public building implies that this passing away may have importance to many in the community. People or groups wearing a black armband are similar to the flag at half-mast. Grieving may be a necessary part of the process, but it might also be a time for assimilating what it took to get you where you are. Interesting card for sure. As a Sabian symbol, I mean, definitely it's signaling some kind of transition. Um, Very interesting. You could have freedom from something as well. Hmm. Sagittarius' advice, please. Any messages of guidance? Thank you. Light. And you got this the other day as well. But it's in the reverse, so it could be something about darkness. I feel like there could have been something that was way too like bright, honestly, because my lamp is way too bright right now. It's annoying me. Sorry. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Let me just pause. All right, we'll just leave it like that. 4:30. So maybe Gemini, Cancer energy. Gatherings in the reverse was also there. Let's grab some tea leaf tarot. Oh. Boat, money or property or inheritance, winning a windfall. Sagittarius energies. Grasshopper, okay. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Dark woman here. You could be separating yourself from somebody that was quite toxic, doing something risky, taking a chance. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Great worry over nothing. Interesting, especially if there's something about like self-love or a storm here, or repression, or anything else. Sagittarius energies. New home, new attitude. Could be cleansing or making your home feel like a new home, even if you're not moving. There could have been feeling like something was stuck or something like that as well. There could be an announcement in the future position as well. There could be some kind of great personal sorrow, but there's some kind of wealth that's coming to you as a result, maybe. The woman here could have. There's two women here, right? So the woman here could have been in the right. Yeah, somebody will not be able to gossip about your secrets anymore, or gossip about you, or repeat, or mimic, or copy. Um, there could be some great happiness coming in because of freedom. This could have been supported by the spirit guides. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, romance in the air in the reverse. So you could be exiting out of a situation and you won't need to defend yourself anymore. So that's great. Your abilities could be signaling you to this. So let's grab your advice, actions for Sagittarius. What would you like? Oh. Strength. Tap into your strength, tap into your happiness, hope. And yeah, you could be moving towards like a new beginning or a new start for something long term, especially financially. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius. They want me to grab a different deck. Okay. Somebody could have been in your way, is what I want to say as well. Yeah, you had like different beliefs than somebody. Unrequited love here in the past. You could have done something risky to leave the situation that you weren't feeling respected in. Lessons and blessings here. Okay, this could have been something with divine timing, or maybe this was always meant to be. You were being protected and shielded, probably by your spirit team or an older woman. This could be like a grandmother figure, just passed on, a spirit. Yeah, spouse in the reverse. So you're definitely exiting something. Like it could be a relationship. Let's grab you an animal. Oh. Sagittarius advice. I feel like you're changing your abode, or your, yeah, time to let go here. Groundhog spirit. And I feel like this letting go actually brings greater happiness, turning knowledge into wisdom, transforming, taking time out. Interesting. You're highly sensitive right now in information overload. Okay, the antidote for overwhelm is to become grounded and return to your safe nest. So wisdom can offer you clarity and guide you on managing the flow. Take a break and ground yourself in the reality of everyday senses. Go for a walk in nature. Perhaps you can stop to lie on the ground or hug a tree, or just stroll down the street beneath the soothing sky so you can regroup and clear your energy field. Your wisdom and ability to make sense of all you feel and experience returns. Owl Spirit reminds you of your need to get clear. This could be regarding work, give and take dynamics, self-esteem, mindsets, communication. Let's grab you an Egyptian, I think. Exploration, healing. Yeah, look at the cat cutting off the snake, right? So there could be something that you're overcoming as well. Yeah, devastation. This could have been somebody who was like camouflaging themselves around you as well. Truth and fairness. Yeah, there's like a balancing of the scales. Mott is here, right? So enlightening on the bottom, raw, and Genesis on the top, on the other side. Okay, let's grab some juicy messages. Sagittarius messages. I have a candle going, so I'm scared it'll go in there. Sagittarius messages from the spirit teams. Thank you. Messages from Sagittarius, the spirit team. Most important vital messages to help guide our Sagittarius people and placements. I saw I stay guarded slightly, and spirit heard something. I saw that one. Sagittarius messages from Sagittarius spirit team. Something about your dreams could be relevant. Sagittarius. Don't let them affect you, right? So this could be why you're cultivating a sense of strength. This could have been a relationship that you're exiting beyond that you won't need to like defend yourself against anymore. You might have had to go through this to learn how to deal with these kind of people. Stay at your current jobs here as well. And the further away you get from them, the better, right? We did see distance here. Take off rose colored glasses. Yeah, so the more distance you can create with you and somebody that's not good for you, the better. Improve your posture has come out. It's come out a few times in your reading, actually. Wanted you to think less of yourself. So this could have been somebody that was trying to drag you away, control you, possess you, anything like that. You're on the wrong path in the reverse. So I think you've readjusted your sails and put yourself on the right path, most likely taking on a new role. You could have taken on a new role recently. Um, they stole from you, okay? Let's see, could have been your time, energy, love, affection, whatever. They are jealous, petty, and spiteful, right? So this is a good person to kind of hope away, likes horror. This could be somebody who is dark, right? This could be somebody who indulges in darkness. Solidify your own truth. Astral projecting to you, okay? So this could be somebody who's trying to control you, likes the outdoors. Yeah, so this could be somebody who likes the outdoors, but is also not that good. Inner peace, stability equals wealth. So there is a need to like protect your wealth and peace. Tried to bully you. Be at peace, right? So everything they tried to manifest for you, they are getting. So that's good. Do return to sender spells. That could also be relevant, making sure that you're cutting any kind of energy cords that people are projecting towards you to send it back and clear it away. And have really strong boundaries. That's why strength is out here, because you need to be able to reflect it backwards. Accessing a new timeline. This could be you. And keep living your best life. So I love that this is the last card that we're reading here. I'm really so grateful for the spiritual teams and messages coming through and members here. But let's see if we can get any last clarity, maybe. We'll pull a Normand. Actually, we might pull mice. Yeah, this could have been robbers, right? This could have been people that were trying to steal from you, your money, your time, have control over you, things like that. Anything other messages that you'd like for Sagittarius at this time to understand? Yeah, there could have been like a heartbreak in the past position. You might have had to heal beyond it as well. But you've made a decision to protect yourself, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, there was something that was not bringing happiness. There was a lack of clarity here. This was somebody very manipulative as well around you. This could have been the Gemini. There was something about conflict here and a lack of healing. So whatever you're like, I feel like you're just like detaching, honestly, because this was not worth your time or energy. It was too much negativity, honestly. They were impacting your finances as well, or they wanted something from you financially. This could have been an air sign, and you're deciding to let it go and leave it behind. Like you've got better things to do. There was not going to ever be success here. This could have been the Gemini confirmed on the bottom of the deck. But let's see what else we've got. Maybe we'll pull a few of these. Sagittarius. Movement towards adventure. Okay. I feel like you're free now. Yeah, somebody could have been trying to like stink you up or stink up your aura, or like I don't know, like this person was poisonous in some way, shape, or form, trying to tempt you into like biting a poison apple or something like that. A poisonous mushroom. Hmm. Yeah, somebody here is fake, and they might try to like be fake to like reconcile with you or something, but I don't think you should do it. This person's very fake. They're a shapeshifter in a negative way. Moving out of stagnation, beautiful. Yeah, right use of power. There's something about stepping into your power, putting on the crown back on your head. You might have to like take your power back as well, more forcefully as well. Yeah, sacred contract in the reverse. Somebody was trying to loop you into something that wouldn't benefit you or manifest something against you or whatever like that. Somebody is jealous of you as well. I feel like you're going through a period of growth while this person's going through decay. But let's see, maybe we can pull a Celtic. Yeah, this is somebody who is very toxic, fighting all the time. This person could have distracted your energy, was trying to distract your energy as well. But we have Silver Arrow here, so let's read that one. Something about like Sansa Stark, like, her whole trajectory, and she had a lot of enemies throughout the TV show. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Interesting. Maybe there's something about Game of Thrones here, like somebody wanted your throne or they were playing games with you or something like that. I feel like you're very mature though. Like I feel like you've seen what they were doing. Anyways, aspiration, success, and achievement. Beautiful. The Celts were not just good with claymore and sig and dub. They were excellent bowmen as well. They had to be, as the bow was used for hunting deer in wild boar. So this could have been a wild boar, right? It was much safer to fire an arrow at a boar from a distance than a sword's length away from lethal tusks. So this person could be very dangerous, abusive, etc. So be careful, be graceful, and then cut this at the root. Furthermore, the Celtic arrow became a symbol of the warrior, representing courage in adversity. Wow. And the drive to keep pressing ahead, even if the odds were stacked against you. In the Celtic card deck, the silver arrow represents success and high achievement. Yes, there will be setbacks or obstacles along the way, but you should not let them stop you from achieving your dreams. There may be times when you feel like giving up, but rest assured this is a part of the process. Hmm. Feel like giving up, yeah. So don't give up. I mean, we did have stay at your current job. This could have been a coworker. Even the most successful individual has felt this way at some point. You are being tested to see how much you want your goal and the life it represents. And there could be something about like improving your skills, right? Because I feel like the hero must come across different, like Hercules must fight different demons in order to like become stronger and become the hero, right? So there could be something of like a heroic story here, like after a period of challenge, you will rise. But you have to get smarter and stronger at your skills. And that's why we have strength here as well. You're being tested to see how much you want your goal and the life it represents. So don't fail yourself now. And there are skills to maintain success, right? You have to have the skills to protect your success. Keep going, aim as high as you can, and the accolades come. So maybe you're like building a sense of strength now as well. The silver arrow suggests that you will succeed against the odds if you persist. Press ahead. This could be something to do with money, self esteem, cancer, energy at home, maybe like protecting your home, protecting your emotions, if not that, your well being. Very interesting. Let's grab some last juicy messages, maybe. Sagittarius energies, messages from Sagittarius, the spirit team. Thank you. Very resourceful here came out. Okay, so there could be a need to be resourceful, and that's true because I heard something recently that was like, it's all about how you use what you've got, right? So even if you've got shit, how do you transform that? How do you turn it into manure? How do you turn it into compost, right? So let's see. Talk less at this time, listen more, and respect yourself. So there's no need to like get engaged. Somebody might be trying to engage you with conversation, and it's important to keep away from that. Something fell on the ground. Give me a second. This person might be like trying to steal your energy or keep you distracted. You stayed for Earth, so you could have consciously like stayed on this Earth even if you didn't want to, because you're trying to make the world a better place, right? So uh, let's see. You're on the right path now. You could have been on the wrong path in the past. We have give yourself permission to leave. Wow. This could have been somebody who's like a secret hater. Um, yeah. Somebody could be very jealous of you. Mhm. What else do we have? Don't let them affect you. We already saw that. They could be doing things like hiding their hands, throwing a rock type vibe. Um, Alrighty. Let's grab you a piece of advice. Oh, seeing bat right out the gate a little bit. Anything else for Sag? Sagittarius advice, please. Oh, elephant. That's funny because I saw elephant there and it really called out to me. And I remembered how yesterday in your reading you had elephant as well. So I was like, there's something about maturity here, right? Um, let's see. This could be like something that makes you wiser and stronger, right? That helps you mature. Unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. That's interesting. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck, maybe like Ganesh, right? Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured that and we did have moving out of stagnation. Um, Rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction, right? So these obstacles could have came into your life on purpose. Like maybe this person was always meant to, because if you didn't actually encounter this, you would never be the hero that you needed to be. The elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with light of self-knowledge. When in balance, one pointed focus, generous and loving. So something about staying focused, one pointed focus, right? When out of balance, misunderstands fate. So don't be salty if something's, or if you have to deal with this and it's pissing you off or whatever, because apparently this person's helping you in a way, in a backwards way, right? So they could be helping you to learn the lessons you have to learn, especially if you're going to aim higher in your life, right? You're gonna have more enemies if you do that, right? Especially like that's so true, right? Like celebrities and such, like when they enter that new say, there's new, I was just hearing about Christina Grimmie, right? She was such a kind soul, and she was killed by her stalker, right? And she was so kind, and she was literally approaching to hug this man as he killed her. And it's just a shame because she was so talented. So maybe like on the way to your success, if you want to reach those higher levels, you have to be able to understand the new threats that come with it, the new ways of how you're going to interact with the world, how you're going to interact with people. So that's interesting to bring into balance trust. So definitely work with your spirit teams. Ganesh could also be relevant here as well. I might link him in the description, so check out the description of this video. There's a great video, like a music video, so I'll link that. Maybe that gives you some extra clarity. Yeah, this could be something to do with a cancer or something with your home, protecting your home, protecting your foundation. your sleep. Something about nighttime could have been relevant here. Maybe this was like a person was threatening you at night or something like that. And there could be something in money or Taurus or like self esteem here as well. Very interesting reading. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. And there is that level of grieving, which we saw in the beginning of the reading, right? Which was like that Sabian symbol about grieving and letting go of things. So I don't know. I think you have a good chance to improve something, though. You stay resourceful, stay cued in, stay tapped in. Put on your war stripes on or whatever. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal use in the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.